Alright, so this is just after 2 treatments. My arm hair, as you guys can see, I do have pretty dark hair and it's fairly long, but it is so sparse. And this is also about a week of hair growth. It's very fine and it's like pretty much like non-existent. So I'm really happy with the results. Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be talking about laser hair removal. Keeping up with your hair is just a lot of work. I personally just don't like hair on my body. Like, if you like your hair, that's totally fine. I'm not telling you guys to get rid of your hair. I'm saying if you guys are looking for something that will give you a more of a permanent hair reduction and get rid of your hair, then this is the video for you. Kenzzi reached out to me and they partnered up with me on today's video. So Kenzzi, thank you so much for sponsoring. I'm going to be talking about the Kenzzi IPL laser hair removal handset, and I'm going to show you guys videos, pictures, things like that. I did my legs and my arms. I wasn't as consistent as I should have been just because I started using this during summertime, which is the worst time to do it. The best time is during the fall, winter, and early spring, just because your skin is not exposed to the sun. You definitely don't want to mess around with tanning outside in the sun and then using a form of light therapy on your skin, just because you don't want to damage your skin, you know? You want to take care of your skin. This is safe to use at home. I wasn't as consistent with my treatments, but I gotta say I have noticed major results. It just literally looks sparse and I'm like, dang, this legit works. Like, and I'm really glad to be doing this video just because I know I do have followers that just don't want to spend thousands of dollars on laser hair removal. Like, I don't even want to spend $1,000 on laser hair removal. After finding a product that can literally be a solution to your guys' problem, I wanted to share and try it out for myself. So hopefully this video will give you guys a little bit of insight on the Kenzzi IPL laser handset removal, and hopefully I answer all of your guys' questions that you guys might have. That being said, let's jump straight into this video. So today we're just going to be covering the questions of, you know, does laser hair removal work? What is the cost? Is it worth it? Is it painful? I have my little notes here of everything that I want to talk about and discuss, because I definitely had my fair share of experimenting when it comes to hair removal. From a very young age, I started waxing, and then I did try going to the salon to get laser hair removal. Shaving, and so Kenzzi reached out to me and they offered to, you know, send one of these guys over for me to try out. Honestly, I was so drawn to this just because by the reviews and the comments, I was just like, I want to try this out for myself, because if this works, this is literally going to be a game changer for me. The Kenzzi is the latest trend in laser hair removal, and the best part about it is that you can do it in the comfort of your own home. Like, you don't have to let anybody see you. You don't feel exposed, nothing. Like, literally when I do it, I turn on one of my favorite shows, I watch some YouTube, and I'm just like, so that is really awesome and convenient. So you can already start noticing results just after 3 to 4 treatments. In 1 month, you can already see results. I wasn't really consistent with my treatments just because I started right before summer came around, which it does say to prevent yourself from sun exposure, like the area that you are treating, you don't want to expose yourself to the sun. So my legs, I was treating my legs and my arms, and I was scared to use the Kenzzi on my skin after being in the sun all day. So I wasn't very consistent with my treatments during the summertime, but I still noticed a huge difference in the way my hair grows out on my legs. Like, it grows out a lot slower and it's very sparse in some areas. Like, it's literally bald in some areas, and I'm like, dang, like, I did not expect it to work that fast. Alright, so this is just after I think a week of not shaving, which is like nothing, because right here it's like already like a bald spot, and then you still have some growth here, but that's normal, but for the most part, the hair is really patchy and it's a lot thinner than what it used to be. So you guys might think, like, Tanya, what's the difference between IPL and just going to the salon? So IPL actually stands for intense pulse light, and right here I wrote down that it's a form of light therapy that uses different wavelengths that scatter throughout your entire skin at different depths, reaching the hair follicle, which kills it. It also helps with wrinkles, pigmentation, blemishes, and hair. So the melanin in your hair, the light attracts it and it just like zaps it, and then it weakens that hair follicle after each session, and then your hair will not grow back. I've gone to the salon to do laser hair removal, and it's a little bit of a different light. It's a lot more concentrated and it only targets the hair follicle. It can be painful. It just depends on which salon you go to and what the technology is. With the IPL, you use this once a week, and then when you go to the salon, you book your appointment between 6 to 8 weeks. So I'm gonna show you guys how to use the Kenzzi. So the Kenzzi is fairly simple. It's a small handset, and you'll have a cord that you will want to attach to turn on this thing. It doesn't charge it, you just plug it in. This is what gives it life, you know what I mean? So you plug this little guy in, and you'll have a green light here blinking. This is our power button. Right over here you have the little window where the light will come out of, and then this is the button that you want to press to release the light onto your skin. It will only release when you are laying it flat against your skin, which is why you actually don't need to wear any kind of goggles or protective eyewear, because the skin will be a barrier for the light. And while this is blinking, you just want to press this and it is turned on. If you flip it over, you will see there is lighting right over here, and there's 5 different levels that you can do this. 1 is the least painful and 5 is the most intense. I do mine on level 5, so I just press this 5 times. Okay. Even at the highest level, it's not as painful. I do feel like my skin is a little bit warm after my session, but it's nothing bad. Like, I didn't burn my skin or anything like that. I just know that this thing is working. Some parts will sting a little bit more than others, but it's because there's just more hair in that area. This is on, it's ready to go. I actually already lasered my arms today and my legs, but I'm just gonna show you guys to demonstrate how I like to do this. I'm going to lay this flat against my skin, and you just want to take it down. Now I'm holding onto the button, but you can also let go, and this will automatically just go off. So when I'm like watching my show, I literally just do this and I'm like not even thinking about it. It's like not painful at all. I do feel a little bit of like a sting, I guess you can say, but it's really like nothing bad. See, I'm pressing the button. It's not gonna go off because it's sensing that it's not laying flat against skin. So once I do this, now it went off. And then you just want to turn this off by pressing the green button again. It's blinking, and then you just want to remove it and you're done. So before you go in for your treatment, this is regarding any kind of treatment, you want to make sure that you do not wax, you do not epilate. You don't want to rip your hair out from the root. You want to make sure you're freshly clean and shaved and you have no lotion, oils, none of that. You just want to make sure that it's all just skin. One thing that really drew me to the Kenzzi is the cost. Now, the cost is $229 for the handset, and you just buy it once. When I went to the salon, they said that the pricing would be for legs like $2,600 for just 6 sessions. It was a lot of money, and I know that there's a lot of people that struggle with hair that just want to get rid of it, but also don't have thousands of dollars to treat it or just do laser hair removal. So that is why I wanted to test this out and see if this actually works. And after seeing my results, I'm like, dang, this actually works. And not only that, you do it at the comfort of your own home, at your own speed, you know, and you still see results. To make it super permanent, it's not guaranteed. Even at the salon, they say that your hair will still eventually grow back. Before you go to the salon and spend thousands of dollars, I'm telling you, just try this out and give it a chance, because it can literally change your mind and you will save so much money because this works. The pain level is not bad at all, so even if you have a low pain tolerance, you will be able to handle this. all skin tones are able to use the Kenzzi except the darkest skin tones, just because you don't want to cause hyperpigmentation. Since the light attracts the melanin in the hair follicle, you just want to make sure that you don't damage your skin. If you have gray hair, red hair, or blonde hair, you cannot use it as well, just because the light will not be able to attract that hair follicle. It is proven that you will see results in just 3 to 4 weeks, but you will see your final results just after 12 weeks, which is 3 months of using the Kenzzi if you are consistent with it. Every couple months, if you want to touch up, if you feel like, maybe I can use this a little longer, you can do that. Like, you're not gonna run out of battery or anything like that. This is the beauty of it. Like, you'll always have it to use if needed. Alright guys, but that is going to be it for today's video. I really hope that I covered and answered a lot of your guys' questions that you have about the Kenzzi IPL laser hair removal handset. I'm so glad that I'm able to share this with you guys, because if you guys always wanted to remove your hair but didn't want to spend thousands of dollars going to the salon, I highly recommend you guys try Kenzzi. I do have a code that you guys can use. I'll have it right here. It's TOT50 for $50 off your guys' order, which is a good amount of money. So let me know if you guys have any more questions. But yeah, that being said, hope you guys are having an amazing day, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.